Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another football shirt video. This is a review video and we've got an absolute belter of a shirt that's been in the news recently for one reason, and that is it's PSG. So let's take a look in a little more detail at this exciting full shirt. So there you go guys, a look at the new Jordan PSG fourth shirt. What do you think? Before we have a look at it, let's just remind you about this awesome channel we run. We have football shirt reviews, we unpack mystery boxes, we've got a vast collection of shirts here that we showcase. If you've not already, do hit that subscribe button, we would really appreciate it, and hit that bell notification and you will be alerted every time we release a new video just like this one. So let's have a look at this shirt. Now, we've said it's the new Jordan PSG full shirt. Now, this shirt is the Vapor Knit version, very similar to all the other Nike Vapor Knits that you can see at the moment, a number of which we've reviewed over the course of the last few months. It is very much based on that Nike template there, but that's that underlying pattern that perhaps doesn't come through as much on those closer looks, and actually held up in the light here. This is a nice, really lightweight shirt. I can see that light resonating through it, but hopefully you can pick up the detail here. Now, this is the new Jordan PSG fourth kit that was released, well, it was certainly announced early in January. It was released in time for them to wear in a friendly against the Saudi Arabian team, Riyadh. And I believe they've worn this once for a Ligue 1 match against Reims at the end of January, I think January 29th. So we've seen this on the pitch. It's also been in the news recently because to coincide with Chinese New Year, they had the player names for the recent match in Chinese on the back there. You probably, I think, and I could be corrected here, I think the Messi shirt from that game recently sold for about £53,000 in an auction, which is just crazy. But yeah, so there was a particular Chinese name set which made it quite unique. But here you go. Now, first and foremost, what you can see straight away is this is a two-colour shirt dominated by obviously the underlying black, but then that strong yellow coming through. Now, officially, Nike call this Tour yellow. Tour, I can only imagine, given PSG French team, maybe it's a nod to the Tour de France, who knows, the yellow jersey. But what I will say is it's a very striking yellow that's coming through there, both in the Qatar Airways sponsor, that very familiar Jordan logo, and then this lovely, I mean, a real love, I just love it actually because it's the Vapor Knit. This is sort of that rubber badge there, but I just think that yellow really pops out, absolutely pops out. And it's got this unique geometric all over yellow lined design here, which apparently nods to Paris at night, you know, inspired by the city of Paris at night. I think there's an image taken from quite high up of the city all lit up, and apparently that's a geometric representation of that. So a really striking shirt. I think when I first saw this, I immediately thought of some of those Nike shirts that we've seen, Napoli shirts that we've seen around Halloween. When I first saw this, I sort of thought, oh, spider web, what's going on here? But actually now I've seen it up close, I'm actually quite impressed by this. Given the Nike shirts we've reviewed this year, many of which are quite plain, I think this actually ticks a lot of boxes. And this would be a shirt that I could comfortably see somebody wearing out casually down the pub or out with friends, because it just works on a number of levels. It will probably divide people. These shirts typically do, and I think that's the beauty of shirt collecting, is we all have our own personal preference. It's like food, we all have a unique palate. But for me, I think of all the Nike shirts I've seen up close this year, particularly in the vapor knit, this one I think is up there. I love the Qatar Airways sponsor logo on all the shirts that carry it. So I think, yeah, really nice. Interesting, no additional sponsors on the sleeves, unlike some of the other Paris Saint-Germain shirts. So, you know, kept nice and simple there. The name set looks pretty cool as well. As I say, I'm reviewing the vapor knit one because actually I quite like to see how these come up. I'm not even sure if there is a stadium version available in this one. We shall see. This shirt retails at about £114 on the Nike store. So not cheap, you know, when you consider it's only for PSG fans. You may have bought the home, the away and the third. And as I've often said, you know, typically as a football fan, if there's a particular vapor shirt that I like, I do like to wait until the following season, pick them up for a fraction of the cost. But in terms of reviewing these, I just felt we had to review this one. So there you go. Very simple style, very simple neckline there, just the rounded neckline. Nothing of note going on the cuffs here, very plain. It is very thin. It feels very thin, which you'd imagine for the vapor. That yellow for me is winning, just in terms of those logos popping out. I think, and this is the XL, we'll pop it on at the end and we'll show you how it fits. But yeah, let us know what you think. So here we go. Hopefully you can see, and I tell you what, actually this is a pretty good fit for me. Having lost a little bit of weight recently and having worn certainly the Liverpool Vapors, this feels really good for me. So I think this fits true to size. I think because it is a match version, it's holding true. Feels really good, feels very lightweight, as I say, but yeah, look at it. It looks pretty awesome. There you go, guys. Let us know what you think in the comments. Hope you enjoyed this. We're keeping our eye open because their Jamaica shirts are dropping pretty soon. So we'll be reviewing those ones. But there you go. Paris Saint-Germain Jordan 4th shirt done. We'll see you soon with another video. Thanks for watching, guys.